Hey guys, welcome back to Dennis Breaks. This particular topic is gonna be one of the serious topic of my YouTube world because it's all about the punishment for rape. You must know these things. I wish the punishment must be brutal death, but in our country, human rights are that to question, right? This useless human rights are the only reason there is no death penalty in our country. So let's see what are the punishment. So punishment for rape, section 376 of Indian Penal Code, that is IPC. Rape is defined as a sexual intercourse without consent or under force, threat or coercion. The punishment varies depending on the nature of the crime. First, simple rape. If found guilty of rape, the offender can be sentenced to rigorous imprisonment of minimum 7 years, which may extend to life imprisonment. Next, it's all about aggravated rape. This includes cases where the victim is under the age of 12, the offender is a police officer or a person in a position of authority, or where the rape is committed in a particularly brutal or horrific. The punishment can be imprisonment for life or death penalty in extreme cases where the victim is murdered or tortured during the commission of the crime. And next, it's all about rape of minor, age of 18 years. The punishment for raping a minor is even stricter, with sentence of imprisonment for life or the death penalty depending on the circumstance of the case. Next, rape during custody or by public servants. If the rape occurs during police custody, institutional, or is committed by a public servant, the punishment can include life imprisonment or death penalty, which is happening in our country. So next, punishment for sexual harassment, section 354A of IPC. Sexual harassment includes a range of offences such as physical contact and advance requests for sexual favors or other verbal or non-verbal contact of a sexual nature. Under section 354 of the IPC, sexual harassment is punishable as follows. Physical contact or advance involving unwelcome sexual behavior. Punishment can include imprisonment for 3 years or fine. Demand for sexual favors, punishable with imprisonment for 5 years or fine. And next, sexual harassment in workplace, that is Prevention, Prohibition and Redressal Act of 2013. Sexual harassment at the workplace is punishable with a fine, and the accused may face disciplinary action, the employer, such as suspensions or termination. And next, other relative provisions such as outraging the modesty of women. If a person assaults or uses criminal forces to outrage the modesty of a woman without involving rape, the punishment can be up to 2 years in prison or fine or both. And next, it's all about voyeurism. It's very important thing. Watching or capturing images of a woman in a state of undress without her consent is punishable with imprisonment of up to 3 years for the first offense and up to 7 years for subsequent offense. And next, it's all about stalking, section 354D IPC. Repeatedly following or contacting a woman against her will is punishable with imprisonment for up to 3 years for the first offense and up to 5 years for subsequent offense. And next, it's all about POSCO Act, that is Protection of Children from Sexual Offence Act. If the victim is a minor, the POSCO Act comes into play. It provides for strict punishment for sexual offence against children. Rape of a child is punishable by rigorous imprisonment for minimum 20 years and can extend to life imprisonment or even the death penalty in extreme cases. Sexual assault or harassment is punishable with imprisonment ranging from 3 years to life depending on the severity. Next, recent amendments such as after the Nirbhaya case, laws regarding rape and sexual offences were strengthened. The Criminal Law Amendment Act of 2030 introduced stricter punishment for crimes such as acid attacks, stacking, voyeurism and rape. It lowered the age of consent from 18 to 16 in certain situations and increased the punishment for gang rape and sexual assault. The law also introduced fast-track court for cases of sexual offences, aiming for quicker justice and conviction. And next, death penalty. In some of the most severe cases such as the gang rape and murder of a woman, death penalty is extreme cases where the crime is particularly brutal. These strict punishments reflect the seriousness with which India treats sexual offence, with the aim of providing justice for victims and deterring potential offenders. And the punishment must be made quickly so the next generation would have the fear that if you commit a crime, you would be into death. So action must be taken for all this crime, but I don't know why still Indian people are not revolting against all these things, because people need to wait for years to get punished for all these criminals. So I hope this video is interesting. So please do share this video. So with that thought on this video, take care, have a great day.